Hey everyone, it's Heather Faber. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today is a very extremely highly requested video, and this is basically just how do you style your hair? How do you do your hair? What do you do to your hair? It's just gonna be mainly focused on how I style my hair every day, what I do to keep it healthy, what products do I use, what tools do I use, all of that kind of fun stuff. So if you are interested to see what it is that I do with my hair, then just continue watching. So how I keep my hair pretty healthy is I usually let it air dry because I use like tools on it all the time. If you're the type of person that needs to blow dry your hair because it takes forever to air dry, I would definitely recommend a heat protectant. But before I curl or do anything with my hair, this is the first thing I apply, or blow dry it if I'm blow drying it the day of. I like to brush it in so then it just kind of like spreads evenly within. This is my natural hair length. This is how short my hair usually is. I just got it cut, so it's actually extremely shorter than usual. Personally on me, don't get me wrong, I like this length sometimes, but I'm such an addict to extremely long hair, so I love extensions. Video isn't sponsored. I'm not getting paid. I'm letting you guys know what I'm using, and it is these, I kept the box because it was cute, okay? Me 26-inch silk seam extensions. I am in the color chocolate brown, and these are my lifesaver. So this is all of the hair. It literally looks like a wig, but it's not. That's how much hair comes with this, and that's just personally like my style. This isn't like honestly for every day. They have so many different lengths too. Definitely recommend serums for not only your real hair but your extensions as well. I will link down below some of my favorites that I use all of the time. But obviously the first thing I do is I put in my extensions, so I'm gonna go do that and I will show you how different it looks from this. And then you'll see the next clip. Do you see how much hair? I look like Chewbacca? I feel like I look like that because there's so much hair. It's like actually fur at this point, but I promise it'll look decent once I'm done with it. Is Chewbacca wild? What is he? I love being educated. And then I like to brush it out. So once that's all brushed out, it looks a little bit more tamed and there's a lot of protectants on it, so then once I start curling it, it won't get damaged, okay? It's this curler right here is the infamous curler. Here's the thing though, it has a clasp and I don't use it. I literally use it as a wand. It's definitely like a 1/2 inch barrel. It's huge, but I feel like the bigger the barrel, the more like voluminous curl you're gonna achieve. So that's kind of like what I go for. So in this video particularly, I'm just gonna be showing you how I do my curls that I do all the time, but I am also going to link down below the straightener that I use, the crimper that I use, and all of the curling irons that I haven't used. But this one is mostly my main one. This is the main queen. The front pieces of my hair are extremely short. For the front pieces, I take like a pretty thin section. So like about this much of hair, nothing crazy. I like to curl away from my face like this. I just wrap it around the barrel and I let it sit for a good like 10 seconds, like 10 to 15. And then I let it go. I have this, you could use hairspray, but I have this spray that I really, really like and it helps keep the hair intact. Basically, that is the vibe, and you will see it's curled away from my face. This is all my real hair because it's a lot shorter than the extensions, so I'm just literally curling my real hair. And again, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just curling away from my face. Same goes for my right side. I take a small piece of hair and then I curl it away from my face. So each side, you just have to curl away from your face and then let it go. How the front pieces look, if you can kind of see it. Like I said, it's gonna look weird at first, but until you start like messing around with it and styling it, then it'll look super good. So yeah, I just do the same thing with all of the pieces of hair. I'm so all over the place in this video, but this is literally how I do my hair. I'm just like always all over the place. I also like to tease the top of my hair to give it more volume, and I just use this big brush that I have. I know that's like not a very good teasing brush, but it works. So I kind of tease the top of my hair to give it more volume, so when you curl it, it's not flat and then it's like curled, because I've made that mistake one too many times. It's this like voluminous spray as well. You don't have to, you can just tease it and leave it. And then I'm just gonna keep continuing. I always start with my left side and I just continue the left side till I do like half, and then I do the rest. For some reason, when you curl an extension, it takes a lot more to keep it curled throughout the day. It's very easy to fall out. So you kind of got to keep it on a little bit longer. So once it's pretty much done, this is like what it looks like when I'm letting it cool down. Obviously the top half isn't as like voluminous as I want it to be, but this is how the bottom half looks. It looks very like beachy wave, pretty curls, I guess. I'm letting it cool off so then the curls stay in longer. Usually what I like to do is like really fluff it. And then there's some side pieces that I take from the top half of my hair because they're layered, they're shorter, and then I just re-curl them so then they're more voluminous and there's more volume on top. And then of course I love to use a lot of hairspray, like this huge can, and I just like do that. Hi, I'm really good at explaining things. So yeah, here's the final look, the final finished product. Again, I will link down below everything that I use, but this is how I like to style my hair and how I curl it. It is extremely curled right now. It'll kind of fall out throughout the day and it'll look super like wavy and pretty, and the more you mess with it, it just looks really natural and it's not like too glamorous. I think it's just like the perfect amount of curl and volume, and I love it so much. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and totally subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at heather.faber. I will be following a few of you guys back if you DM me or comment on my photos that you are from my YouTube. You also, again, have to be subscribed because it's really important. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.